creating engaging exhibitor booths. I got this question actually from a client last week, and I think that something that needs to be considered is the platform. And, if you're coming at this and you are typically the sponsor or the exhibitor, and so, you're involved at that level and not necessarily as the event organizer, I think that you have to have a conversation with the organization that's planning the event so that you can understand the robust or not capabilities of the selected platform. There are so many built-in features and functionality that it's great to know at the outset. So, if you and your marketing team are, creating video assets, if you don't already have them existing, or are, is gamification built in and something that you can leverage to drive traffic to your booth, or not, and that's fine. If not, then you have to do more of you have to take the matters into your own hands, which I think is fine. But knowing that at the outset so that you can plan effective strategies around that is helpful. So things that you can do is make sure that people know that there can still be a two-way dialogue. It's not going to be over your display on the trade show floor per se, but even in Hopin. Especially in Hopin, you can go and you can see a booth and you can click on the attendee or the booth attendant, the staff person who's there, and you can engage in a one-on-one video chat. And, in Hopin again, you can have a group chat. So if there were 10 of us that flocked to that booth on the trade show floor, we all approach at the same time and we want to engage in a dialogue about your product or service or whatever, we can still have that face-to-face interaction. So I think that communicating the features and functionality, or, if you're taking a more grassroots approach and communicating with your distribution list and inviting them to come and see you on the trade show floor at this virtual event, I think it's letting them know that they can still get some semblance of what they're used to. By no means is it a handshake or a hug or, that camaraderie that we're all used to in the industry, that I'm a hugger for better or for worse. And I would love nothing more to meet face to face, but I think that it's pulling out the elements of what can still be done that resembles the in-person, despite being online. I think a big thing right now is that conceptually, some people are still not quite sure what these 2D or 3D platforms like a Hopin can do. They're still very much using Zoom as the baseline in their mind. And so when we say even virtual trade show, we're talking here about an engagement strategy around how to make your exhibit booth engaging. But even conceptually thinking about a virtual trade show or a virtual booth, some people are still at the level where unless you can show them what it looks like and what it can be, they have a hard time understanding what that even means. So the fact that the question here is about engagement strategy, that's wonderful that you're one step ahead of the curve, I think.